In this video, I'm going to be breaking down proper technique and alignment along with common mistakes or alignment issues that may be happening in your high lunge. This way, you can feel strong, stable, and spacious in your high lunge. Starting from a strong downward facing dog position, if you're unsure about the execution of this pose, go check out my video where I break down down dog. If not, going from here, down dog, stepping one foot in between your hands, bringing it as far as you can comfortably, stacking your front knee over your front ankle on the ball of your back foot and pressing through your toes, back ankle reaching back. You're then going to press through your bottom foot and lift your hands up to your hips to start, making sure, feeling that your hips are square and facing forward, not out to the side or sinking in one direction or the other, but nice and square. Your pelvis tucked slightly under to make sure there's no overarching in your lower back. Over time, you can work to get your front thigh parallel to the ground, but to start, that's not important. Just feeling stable and making sure all the other alignment is correct, like knee over ankle, or even slightly behind, but not too far. You want to make sure you're still challenging yourself in the pose, and then really feeling strong through that back leg, pulling your back ankle back, and if you need and you find your lower back is arching, you can bend through your back knee to help support that. From there, you can worry about arm position, so keeping your hands on your hips. You can move your hands to your front thigh, lift your hands above your head, or keep them out to the side. You're worrying about arm position or placement. Last, it is more important to worry about all the other alignment first. If holding high lunge is far too much for you, you can also always drop your back knee to find support there. Another entry into high lunge would be to step back from the front of your mat, choosing whichever foot to step back, and lifting up through the chest, keeping your hips square, tucking your pelvis under a little bit if you need, and finding a bend in that back knee to really stretch through the front of your quad and hip flexor if you want that extra stretch. Making sure that your feet are also hip width apart. You don't want to be on a tightrope and have them in line. Ooh, see? If you're struggling with balance, it's probably because your feet aren't wide enough. You want to make sure that your front knee is tracking towards your front toe and your back leg is straight out from your hip of your back leg. Feet hip width apart. If you're still struggling with balance, really make sure and pay attention to pressing evenly through both feet, hugging your thighs towards your midline, engaging your lower belly, and lifting through the center of your body or torso. If you're experiencing hip flexor discomfort or back discomfort, it's a clear sign to bend your back knee and tuck your pelvis under to reduce arching through the lower back. If you're finding your front knee collapsing inwards, think about pressing through the outside edge of your front foot and really thinking about knees tracking over toes or the center of your foot. Once again, if you're finding this position is just a little bit too much, there's always the option to drop the back knee or take a shortened version of the stance, just coming in to wherever your body is capable today. Always listening and modifying as needed. High lunge is not about the depth of bend in your front knee or where you place your arms. It is a standing strength pose that challenges balance and coordination. Your spine should stay long and upright, and depth is totally optional. Stability is not an option. If your high lunge feels shaky, it's usually a stability issue and not a flexibility issue. Your high lunge should look and feel stable and not wobbly. You should have steady breath, no knee or lower back pain, and balance effort through your front and back leg. A correct lunge feels powerful and not forced. In this position, you're always worrying about setting up your foundation before you even think about where your arms are going. Your balance will improve when your base gets wider and your effort gets smarter. Length in your spine comes first and depth of your front leg comes later. If you're ever experiencing tension in your neck and shoulders, lower your arm, relax your jaw, and focus on your breath. If you're looking to progress into other variations of high lunge, you'd be thinking about doing longer holds, twist variations, or playing with the traditional crescent moon pose from low lunge with a back extension. You can always reduce depth to build strength. High lunge isn't about sinking lower, it's about standing stronger. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this video and you feel stronger in your high lunge.